Oh my god, I'm back.
Oh my god, you're back. You made it.
Jesus.
I was worried for you.
Man, I don't know what's wrong with this PC. Gonna have to give like a flu shot or something.
Well, you are literally just in time. We finished with Heracles. He's dead now. We've put him out of his misery. Mercifully. No, he got into a naked wrestling match and, of course, won. Um,
That's good.
it is good. We're all very proud of him.
I'm proud of him, yes. That's what I was gonna say. How did you know? Stop reading my mind, Justin. Told you.
Um, so, what should we do with you folks?
Where?
Give us lots of money and don't kill us.
Don't kill Louis. That's all I ask.
Kill him. He's a bastard.
I know, but he's my kind of bastard.
Let's do this real quick. Let's do some terrain on our map here, as you guys hightail it out of Hikerton. Yeah, let's just let's see some terrain here along the road. What do you guys see? What's the view like?
Man, I see some hills, man.
Yeah, I want to see some hills.
All right, so we pass through some hills as we leave Hikerton. Put some hills around. All right, there's a few hills. Is that enough? Do you want more?
I'm happy with that.
All right,
Me too.
and then further
Change
along,
this.
yeah, further along, the road does take a fork as you head toward Olovy. But
Yeah.
what's the terrain like toward Olovy?
Um. Hmm.
Man, I'd say, like, here, we just skipped a little mountain. Like, just over here. Like, we just passed by it.
Okay, so there's a little mountain. More? Yeah, let's give a little chain. I'm going to put a little chain here. There's a road passes just south of a small mountain chain.
Yeah, I say something in the lines of, this is perfect place for a raiding base. I mean,
Yeah. Okay, so moving through the hills. Now you guys are on guard duty. You're supposed to be guarding this caravan. The hills are sort of craggy. And you need to move quickly. You don't want people pursuing you. Yeah, Philmott especially. He says he insists that you must move quickly because we need to outrun word of what happened in that town.
justice, that's what happened. Murderous bastards.
So let's have so you do have a tracker in bombing.
Chuck's also a ranger.
Get you along for 3 days without issue, I think. Okay, we've actually got quite a distance to go before you guys need to roll something. So what's after the hills? You come through the hills, bombing finds a shortcut, and you pass the wagons through through sort of a ravine, and you're moving quickly. You're outrunning any pursuers. What happens is you spill out of the crags and ride alongside this mountain just to the south. What do we see? What's the scenery?
What, like around here?
Yeah, all along the road here.
I think it's nice. I think it's like a valley, right? Like maybe there's like some more mountains right here. Maybe they're not mountains. Maybe they're just big hills.
Okay.
And then I think like down here it's like a nice like green happy valley full of trees and flocks of herd animals.
Things to kill.
Things to kill is what your friend says. Yeah, good hunting game. So we saved some food. Let's put a forest hill over there. Yeah, we got a little forest hill. It also comes along with it. Okay. And then finally you are in the plains on your way to Olovy. Now, Philmont certainly suggests that you don't stay long in Olovy. In fact, resting only long enough to water the horses or the yaks or whatever is pulling these wagons. And then move along as soon as possible. You guys aren't really sprinting the whole time, but you are keeping up a quick pace. But what about you guys? Do you try to do anything in Olovy?
Got some swords to sell.
So you want to try and sell your
no.
swords? Oh.
No, I don't.
That would be funny though. I don't know. Is Olovy known for anything special?
No. Now, I can tell you all about what's in the Olovy town. Now,
What is in the Olovy town? Please.
now, yeah. So, like, you see the hills and the mountains over here? They's full of the gemstones, and the people of Olovy, they sneak across the border into the Ottoman Empire, and they steal them gemstones from the ground. Now, maybe they get caught, and they get you know. But then maybe they don't get caught, and they feed their family for a whole year on, 1 week's work.
Okay, roll spout lore. Let's see if any of that is true. Okay.
That's a +1. I got a +1 to that.
That's not true, Chuck. That's very wrong. In fact, you hear that there is a town nearby that deals in precious metals and gemstones and sells them to Cesson. But that is the town of Corneva.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, see, I don't know. It was Olovy, Coneva, tomato, potato.
Yeah, Corneva's actually to the southwest, but Olovy actually, when you come near it, you actually see that they have a lot of flat plain land. Plains land. Whatever. What they do, they raise animals. There's actually a big cattle industry in Olovy.
Yeah, and like the gemstones. What I meant was like the cows. They's really the gemstone of the mountain if you think about it.
They are the gemstone of the mountain. That's. I mean, there's none in the mountains. The cows aren't in the mountains. They're in the grasslands. But
when they're in the mountains and you're hungry, you can get cows. It's worth a lot.
that's true. There you go. We got there. Full circle. What am I gonna do with this?
I know what I can do with that.
Well, you can't do anything because you rolled a miss. It's my turn to do things.
If I were you, I'd make a move against David.
Yeah.
David, a cow jumps out of the mountains and kills you.
Perfect.
Roll us breath.
Its eyes are gemstones. It is called the cow of the. It's called the gemstone of the mountain. It is a great and mighty god.
His nickname is Precious.
There's my last breath roll. I offer it a deal so it doesn't die.
No, there's a problem. So Philmont was talking about taking pains to rest swiftly. I've got it. I got there, everybody. I got there. Unfortunately, you've been driving the team a little too hard. And there's a problem in the camp, in the wagon train, that reaches your ears. There's sort of a hubbub around, and everybody's talking and looking worried. And Bamin comes over to you. Now, Bamin is your sort of ranger, tracker, guide.
Yeah, she okay.
Yeah, she's missing the pointer finger of her right hand, right? And she has that big scar across her face. Oh, wait, no, I think that's Philmont who has the scar.
That's Filma.
Yeah.
One has the face scar, one has...
She's just maimed.
Yeah, she has this big burn scar and her pointer finger is gone. As if she was holding something highly explosive and it backfired and exploded. And she comes walking over and she says, there's a problem. One of the oxen. It threw its shoe partway through the trail. They haven't noticed it until now. And its leg is useless. It won't make it. Well, it won't make it to Fatalia. It's not like they're not going to go over and shoot it right now. But yeah, they say it's no good. It won't last us another half day.
Well, we can solve half of your problem. I can end its pain, but
She says,
Yeah, now why exactly is this our problem? We're supposed to be providing the security.
She says, well, it's all of our problem now that we're trying to outrun word of what happened in Hikerton.
Nah, I got an idea. Justin,
me too.
what's your idea? Say your idea first, because mine's bad.
Mine is good. We make a barbecue to raise the spirits of the folk, and we take an oxen from Olovy and replace with our own, and everybody's happy.
I don't know why.
Not the people of
about
Olovy. Not the people of Olovy. They are not going to be happy, but as long as they don't know, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
So that sounds like you want to set up a carouse?
I'm not paying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about the barbecue part. Like, Charlie, I'm always down for the smoked meats and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like, if I gotta steal an ox to not die, I'm gonna steal an ox.
Mm.
So we're talking about stealing an ox.
Yes.
Cattle
Okay.
Wrestling.
Yeah. Bamin, she nods. What the fuck would an ox even cost? How much money are you saving yourselves?
A horse is 70 coins. So a cart with an ox, I think, is 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's cart and donkey. Although the donkey is sworn to carry your burdens, but that's 50. I think that's probably about how much an ox would cost, yeah.
Yeah, 70 to 50 sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, well then maybe we can just buy the ox. I want to steal it, honestly. That sounds way more fun.
I know. Well, if you have the money, you can pay for it. I can't. I'm a simple man. Simple ways. And I'm not paying with a stolen sword. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I can pay for it. And I will pay with a stolen sword because I am stupid. I don't want to do that. I want to steal it because that sounds more fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
stealing.
Buying an ox in Olovy would be pretty straightforward. Selling something to buy an ox would be pretty straightforward. Selling a stolen sword to buy an ox, that's not straightforward. Now, these people don't know that that sword is stolen yet. But we're going to have you roll a supply.
What if we just don't want to like pay at all and just steal the ox? Though?
You could say, Chuck, you can say, I'll go buy an ox and then just go steal it instead if you want to.
That's my plan. That's what I'm gonna do.
So you don't tell anybody else about your plan. You're just gonna go do this thing. You're like, I'll take care of it. I'll sell. Yeah, I got money. And then you're just gonna come back with an ox later.
Yeah, nah. You barbecue up that there dying ox, right? I want some. I want at least a half pound of the brisket meat, and a few of them big old ribs.
Okay.
And I'll go get us a new ox. It'll be good. Yeah.
Okay. So you go running off. Now Bombing looks at you, Gorrlin, and she says, "The ox isn't going to die. It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna leave it."
Leave it? Why? Well, we could swap the ox then.
He says, "Well, you can't trade a lame ox for a fresh ox."
Well, then we have nothing else to do. And I bring down my hammer on his head a few times.
A few times.
Yeah. Make sure it's cracked and nice. If Louis is around, I throw him the brains. But I say, start the fire.
Okay. Now, are you taking Louis along with you to hunt, to steal an ox?
Of course I'm taking Louis.
Okay.
We's a team, me and that gator.
Okay. Yeah. So what? You're just gonna like? I mean, there's several fields around. I mean, you don't know one field from another, or one rancher from another. You're just gonna stalk up. What's your plan here? I mean, every field is generally similar. There's a big area. It's probably fenced in, but well, are they free range? Yeah, you know
As
what?
long as they're cage free.
I think these are free range. Yeah, these are free ranged cattle. They don't have big fenced in areas to keep the cattle. They're branded and stuff, and so people know whose cattle are what and everything. But they probably feed them in shifts. Actually, there's probably like a rotating shift of which field you can graze on at which times to keep it moving, keep the cattle separate, and keep all the fields from getting eaten. But we'll get into that more. So, yeah, describe to me, how do you go out and steal an ox?
So like, I'm gonna go find one of these here, the big old fields full of the oxen, and then I'm gonna look around, right, see if they got like a shepherd or one of them there cowboys. And if they do, then my plan's gonna change. But if they don't, I'm gonna just walk up with some rope and walk off with an ox.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my first question. Is like, whatever field I end up at, is there gonna be somebody watching over the cattle?
Yeah, let's roll Discern Realities, and you get to add Louis' cunning to that.
All right, so 16.
All right, pretty good roll. Man, Louis
Right.
is a smart character.
Louis is a smart guy.
Ask your questions.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Yeah, there's definitely a patrol or something along with the cattle.
Fuckers.
They are mounted, but they're not knights or soldiers, right? They're wearing sort of light clothing. Maybe
So
they
they're
have. Go ahead.
They're like cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, they don't have hats and spurs on.
Spurs on horseback, right? Like,
Yeah. They have like these long, like basically sticks. They're like spear length or whatever, and I think they're maybe wearing heavy coats because it's nighttime. It's probably getting chilly. And they have... The other thing you should look out for is they have what looks like a small pack of dogs. Yeah, they have like 2 or 3 fairly... I mean, they're pretty large dogs, that herd cattle. And the scene you see is there's a big group of cattle in this field, and some of them are generally grazing around on the grass, but one of these guys is on horseback, like, watching the cattle and moving around them and keeping them, like, herded in the area. And another one is driving a cart with, like, a donkey on it. Yeah, and the cattle seem to be following around this cart a lot, but yeah.
Alright, then... Ooh, what is not what it appears to be?
The cattle, they're following around. They're in this field and they are grazing, but they aren't just walking around grazing on the grass. Like I said, they're following this cart more or less.
Yeah.
And you can see every so often, actually, you see him stop once and he goes to the back of his cart. And first you think there's like maybe hay or something in the back of the cart. But he takes this big like shovel, and he starts to like shove at this stuff in the back of the cart, but it doesn't move like hay. It's sort of like moist and sort of sloppy as he shoves it out the back, and it hits the ground, and you know what that shit is. Chuck, you've seen that stuff before. That's stuff from the swamp. That's old-fashioned swamp grass. Yeah, you'd maybe heard about this, but didn't take a special note of it, but some ranchers will use swamp grass to feed their animals.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really good food for cattle.
Okay. All right. Last question, Justin. What here is useful or valuable to me?
Yeah, that guy in the wagon, he's having a hell of a time with his mule. His mule, maybe it senses you and Louis or something.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the dogs and the other two, the shepherds are, basically distracted with cattle. That mule has nothing else to do except look around and be a mule. And it keeps trying to keep moving when he moves to like shovel more swamp grass out of the back of the wagon, and he keeps having to like stop and like yank the reins and yell at it. Yeah, and he's having a general problem keeping his mule calm.
Okay. All right. I have a plan.
All right, I can't wait.
How far away? How far away these guys at?
I mean, you're far enough away to be hidden. So, and it's dark. I mean, they have torches. Maybe there's probably some torches planted on the wagon itself, and I think the other shepherd maybe has a torch in one hand. The big staff in the other. It's very impressive.
Yeah,
he rides well. So they don't have a lot of light. You're kind of in the shadows. You're maybe 50 yards away. It's not super far. You got actually pretty close.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna turn to Louis, cause Louis is he's an integral part of my plan.
Okay.
Nah, Louis. Here's what I need you to do. You's gonna go and scare the shit out of that donkey over there. You ain't gotta kill it. You ain't gotta kill nobody. You just gotta spook them. Yeah. And then while Days running around chasing the gator, I'm gonna run off with the ox, and then we's gonna rendezvous back at the caravan, and you and me, we's gonna eat all that brisket from that other ox there. We got a good deal here, Louis. We's partners in this, yeah.
Yeah. So, Louis is trained for fighting monsters and hunting.
Shit. Right.
Now, I'm not saying you can't do either of those things, but it sounds like he's going to need to do something violent.
Yeah. Now, Louis, you ain't gotta kill nobody, but if you's gonna kill somebody, you's gonna kill somebody. I ain't gonna get in the way of a gator and his stomach, cause we all know that's dumb.
Okay.
Maybe you kill one of them there dogs, cause they be good at following us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't eat that though. Them dogs, they probably don't taste too good. Maybe you just kill that dog and then we eat the. It's a better plan.
So, man, okay. Now Louis is fairly ferocious. He's a ferocity +2.
He's also huge. Yeah, there you go.
Solid go gator. Chuck. You are attacking these targets, but you aren't attacking with your bows or dexterity or anything. You have a cunning plan. So you are going to roll intelligence, but I'm going to let you add Louis' ferocity. This is the smartest you've ever been.
You know, now you saying that like this is the first time I done stole some cattle. I'm gonna spend luck to re-roll that.
Holy crap!
7.
Nice.
Look at that. The fool paying off.
I will kill that alligator.
You can't kill Louis. Louis is a divine being.
He was born amongst the stars.
Born amongst the swamp.
Okay, so that's a 7. Yeah, man. I mean, you everything happens. You're creeping up, and Louis is creeping up, and right about time, he dashes out of the shadows when nobody else is noticing. One of the dogs turns around just in time to see a gator. Snap! Grabs it by the head. And it doesn't even get to give out a cry, but Louis makes an awful noise rolling around. There it was.
Like that.
And then, and all of the other dogs spin, and the shepherd on the horse, he spins and sees Louis fucking killing one of his dogs, and he can't even wrap his head around a alligator right now, but he goes after Louis, and the donkey brays and takes off running. The other ranch hand being tossed down, and in the mayhem, the cattle start to stampede away. And if you want to catch one, you're gonna have to catch it and stop it from running. So how do you do that, Chuck?
Oh man. All right. So I'm just gonna like straight up run after one of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be using wild empathy, which lets me speak with and understand animals. I'll be like, hold up, I can save you from the gator if you just come with me, right? Like, I ain't no gator. You and me, we gonna work. I'm waving my hands above my head. You can't see it because I don't have a webcam.
Right.
You and me, we gonna work together and we gonna get away from that damn gator. It's gonna work out real good.
Okay, you can do that, but there's like a lot of noise, right? The trampling hooves, the braying of the cattle and stuff.
I see.
You're gonna have to get in close and get the cattle's attention somehow.
Yeah. So I'll run up to one. I don't know how fast they're moving. Don't matter. I'm an orc. I'll catch it.
Roughly 1 cow per hour is their horse speed. No, that's not how you measure horse speed. Go ahead.
No, you got it. So I'm gonna run up to the nearest one, right? I'm just gonna like jump on its back and like be like talking in its ear, like
Okay.
Like you and me was gonna work together here. I don't want to get ate no more than you want to get ate.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that's a dexterity to leap onto a cow. Defying danger.
Whoa.
Got it. Got him. So you leap onto this cow, and you've got it, and you're trying to tell it, like, I know how to get you to safety, just follow me, etc., etc. And at first he's like, follow you? You're riding me? What? Okay, so parlay with a cow.
Oh boy.
What role did you think
right.
it was going to be?
I know. I mean, I knew. I just. All right. So here's my question though.
Okay. Throw it down.
Louis is scary as hell, right? And I'm saying I know how to get him away from Louis. Can I add Louis's cunning to my role?
This line of argument is actually arguing for using instinct against you because the cow would want to listen to somebody. I don't think so. He's separated, is the thing.
Fine.
Yeah, and you're trying to keep the cow from panicking because there's a scary alligator. So you have to get over that hurdle.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll that. Shit.
Mark 2 XP, don't forget.
Do I get 2 XP for that? Is that how that works?
No, you only get XP for the second one.
Oh.
Chuckles. This is bad.
You're bad.
I'm gonna give you a hard choice.
No, you're not.
You have 2 options here. One of them is you get away with the cow. But Louis is left behind. The second option is that you fall off of that cow and you are trampled to unconsciousness and you're left behind.
By Louis? Louis wouldn't leave me.
Yes, he would. Well, he lost you in the fray, right? You get lost in the fray. The deal was he creates a distraction, you steal the cow, then he breaks off, right? So he doesn't know that he's leaving you behind.
Well, I ain't gonna leave Louis behind, cause when you got the hirelings and the animal companions away from the PCs, the GM just kills them.
It's true. That's right. That's accurate.
So I'm gonna let Louis get away.
All right. So Louis gets into something of a fight with all of them, but you know the shepherd, he does have like a sword. You know, he doesn't just have a big staff for dealing with, you know, wolves or 16-foot alligators, for example. But Louis doesn't take any serious damage. He keeps a distraction going as long as he thinks he needs to. And since you rolled a 6, he doesn't get that dog either. The dog actually got away with some bite marks and I think maybe a damaged leg, but he didn't even kill it. Like, He's really fucking mad. But he does get away, but not before. But before he realizes that Chuck was left. So Chuck, you're gonna get trampled by cattle. Let's roll 2d10. Best of, obviously. I'm not that much of a dick. Okay, 10 damage. That's going to ignore any armor.
Joke's on you, I ain't got no armor.
There you go. That's how you do it. Chuck. We are going to... You know what? It's up to you, Chuck. You tell me. You can either be shaky. No, it's not shaky. You can either be weak or confused.
Weak.
Okay. Yeah. You've taken a serious body injury. Where on your body hurts? It can be an arm, a leg. It can be like a side, like ribs or something. Where on your body hurts real bad when you wake up?
Real
bad.
You know, my elbow, it would feel funny.
Okay. Which one, the right or the left?
Oh, whichever. The left one.
All right,
Why
your
not?
your left elbow feels real bad. Okay. So after a time, Gorrlin, we come back to you, and you've got a barbecue going, and everybody keeps trying to tell you, like, we don't have time to butcher and cook an entire cow, but you just keep pressing forward. You're like, no, I know how to cook a cow super fast. But after a while, Louis comes walking into the camp. And, yeah, Bamin comes over again and tells you, that alligator is back, but we don't know where Chuck is. It's been a while.
I say, oh no. I can't have a barbecue now.
Yeah.
Oh. Chuck's probably fine. Now, these ribs are not gonna get cooked by themselves. And then I look around, see people like looking worried. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for Chuck. Fuck it.
Where are you gonna go look for him?
Olovy.
So you're just gonna go into the town?
Yep. It's late now, right? Okay. We're gonna go to like the closest ranch that I see, maybe. Is it a big town or a small town?
Olovy, it's a fairly large town. It's a town. It's not like a small village.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the town then, and I'm gonna ask like in the market, like run to see if there's a stall open. And ask around the market. If nowhere is open, ask around the inn if they saw an orc running about.
Okay. See, sort of gathering some information here. I mean, you're just walking up to people and being like, "Have you seen an orc?" Are you describing Chuck?
Yeah. Yeah, like tusks, low brow, uh, have a face. I think he's green. Don't know how you guys call colors.
Okay.
But this is who is missing.
Defy danger with your charisma.
Ooh, hello. Yeah, this true is night. You shouldn't go around night saying stuff like that. Make it roll.
Wow. Yeah, you don't get a chance to ask anybody because you start hearing the rumors spreading through the streets already. People are saying, yeah, an orc attacked Blevins' flock. They've got him tied up. And it doesn't seem like, I mean, you don't have any more information than that. You can probably figure out pretty easy where at least the guy's ranch is. But yeah, they say they captured an orc who was trying to attack their flock. They're trying to like get their stuff back together, their herd, and they don't know that he's with you all at all yet.
Do I have anybody with me in Hikerton?
You can bring somebody along if you want. Are you going to that ranch?
Oh yeah.
And who do you want to bring along?
The greedy one.
The which one?
The greedy one. Filmat.
Okay. Philmont. You're bringing Philmont along. Okay. Roll loyalty. Let's see if he wants to. Let's see if he wants to come with you.
0. Okay. So it's the same as my charisma roll. I don't think he wants.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. So you come to Philmont, like you ask him to come along with you. He agrees pretty quick, and he says, "We need to make quick work of this."
I know. I can't wait for the barbecue either.
Yeah, he says, yeah, okay. So, what do you do? What are you gonna do, Gorrlin? You have Philmont with you. He's agreed to come with you and try to deal with this Chuck situation. I mean, he immediately gets his spear, right? His partisan. He gets his gun, puts it on, like he has prepared for killing people. What are you gonna do, Gorrlin? How do you approach this situation? Like I said, you can find the ranch pretty easy. You can where they probably have him. Yeah, you won't know where he is on the ranch. I mean, there are several buildings, barns and stables around. A house or two even. The ranchers are kind of like the people who make the money here in Olovy, but yeah.
Oh, I like that. First things first, I'm gonna secure myself a cow. So probably gonna go to a... Do they have ranches or everything stays on the open ground anyway?
No, I think that as you get closer, they do have actual a ranch there, and there's a pinned-in area, and it looks like they are. As you approach this farm from a distance, you can see that they are gathering up cows and bringing them back into the fence area.
Okay, so like they're not very distracted by the orc yet, right? Like there's just a few people taking care of him. Not, I mean, Charlie, not orc. Uh, that's not like they didn't leave too much of the cattle unattended.
That's a lot of questions to answer. Let's have a discern realities.
Okay. Discern reality's wisdom. Ooh. So I'll get an XP point.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I
No.
say
Philmont.
something else that you can screw me over? Come on.
Philmont. Screw you over. Philmont looks at you as you're like surveying the place, and he says, they're just ranchers.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, and he says, well, they're not well armed.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, and he like waits another pregnant pause. They've already seen him, and if we go walking in there, they'll see us.
That's true. I was hoping to use some more. How do I say? I show him my big fists. I was going to use this to solve the situation. Some stealth.
Yeah, he says, I don't think that's a good idea.
What do you think is a good idea?
Yeah, he says, move fast. And no witnesses.
No, that's a very bad idea.
He says, are you sure?
I'm sure they are innocent. We just need I think he just wanted to steal a cow, and I like the idea.
He says, it's not about them being innocent. It's about us being innocent. And we are not.
I like this guy.
He says, look, Hikerton, there are already people coming behind us, right?
Hmm.
You brutalized that person. I killed him.
Yes. I ate him.
Yeah. So there are more people coming with word of what we did. And then if we get out of here and there are witnesses, they'll be coming with us too. That's twofold. And all that's going to stream behind us on the way to Fatalia. If they know that we were here, and they know that we caused trouble here, it's not very hard for them to figure out which direction we've gone.
That might be a good point.
Yeah, he says, yeah, let's not make it the only one I make tonight. Gives you a nod.
No, we cannot kill them. We cannot go around killing innocents. We can maim them, that's okay. But killing them is too much. Yeah, that's too much. I need you to be distraction. I go inside and I rescue him. And I beat up anybody. They're never gonna recognize me. There are probably many no's in the region and orcs.
Okay. Yeah, he says, all right, you're the boss. You're just gonna run through the place? We don't even know where they're keeping him.
I imagine where I hear the screams.
Says, all right. Distraction you want? I'll get you your distraction.
Just don't kill anybody. Too much.
Yeah. So he gathers up on his horse. He says, right. Just maim them. You got it.
Yeah, that's all I ask for. Thank you.
Yeah. So he gets on his horse and he rides down. And you see him moving around the farm on his horse, getting into a position, preparing to basically make a charge, right? Like a lance charge, to start things off.
Yes. A lance charge.
Yeah, like he's going to come running in with his lance to start his distraction.
I get closer and say, listen, you don't have a boomstick
What?
to make noise in the woods.
He's moved away from you, right? He's gone away.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, you made your loyalty roll. Right?
Yeah.
So
What a fucking idiot.
you wanted a distraction.
He have a boomstick. He make a boom.
That's not his plan.
Oh, clearly this guy's not very clever. Oh my.
Yeah.
Cheap mercenaries, all the same.
So after a while, you're sweating for a minute. Do you go running in before he makes his charge, or are you waiting for him to do it?
Actually, yes. I just had a brilliant idea. Yes, I run after him. And I'm gonna change the plan out of the blue because you know what I am? I'm a savage. I run in front of him and like I attract the attention of all the people as he's getting close to the people. Like that he was planning to assault, and I say, wait. And I make him stop. And I say, we don't know if they are the orc. Like that everybody listens.
Okay. That's weird. Okay, roll loyalty again. We've kind of changed things a bit.
Yeah.
Switching it up on him. Wow, damn. And now you want to do this thing. So he does he starts stopping and looks at you confused, and this guy he was charging was turned and looking at you screaming, and he's calling out for everyone. And you want to say something about, you want to try and convince them or something that... What is the deal? Yeah, they come running up, and... Yeah, another guy on a horse comes riding up, and he yells out what's going on, and the dude who saw you first, he said something about an orc.
Yes. I'm looking for an orc. Basically, he made some trouble in a city back there, and I'm looking for him. Hikerton or something like this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he says, so you're a bounty hunter?
How dare you? I serve the divine.
Oh, okay. So you're leveraging this on your position as a color dancer.
I would very much prefer to defy... No, I'm gonna lie.
I mean, we're in parlay territory. Yeah. I mean, you can take it back. You can take it back, but you do need to apply leverage some way.
The thing is,
yeah.
I'm not very good at parlaying.
I understand, but you've turned this into a talky discussion type move instead of a kill everybody with your bare hands type move.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So what's your leverage though? Are you gonna leverage it on you being Gorrlin of Bloodfang tribe, member of the Color Dancers?
No, I'm gonna leverage the fact that I have an Hikerton with me.
Okay. Oh, okay. You're gonna put it on him.
Yeah.
Well, that's a dick move.
Yep. Also, I expected to lie. Oh my god. I'm fucked.
All right, parlay.
Oh shit. Ah, just about.
Okay. Well, all right. We're just gonna do it now then. Yeah. So, how do you say this? Like, you're with an Arctan, etc. Like, what do you say?
Oh. We serve the call. I mean, we serve the divine. We are making justice. Somebody got killed. We need to see what the hell is going on here. Did this orc have some big knives or swords with him?
Yeah. So he
I think
says. He says. What the hell business do you people have here? The divine.
yes. That's more about justice. Somebody got hurt.
Justice. Well, and he says, "Well, on whose authority are you coming here?"
Uh, the divine, basically.
I need you to. I need to hear something about him being an Arctan.
Oh yeah, he's an architect. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I need to hear something about like we're on official business from Cezanne. What do you say?
Okay, that's a little bit too much.
Well, that's what you're
Uh,
claiming. That's what you're claiming, right? This mercenary guy is.
Yeah, no, no. I put like my hands in his shoulders. Say, he is a representative of the Oysterman Empire. Please, he's an Arctan.
There you go.
Don't get too heated. Okay, so I roll loyalty again.
Oh no, no, no! We don't need any more loyalty than that. Uh, you say that, and like you're thumbing over your shoulder and saying like he's from the divine, and as you see, he's like fuming now, and he's already like put the spear in the ground and is pulling his rifle over. When everybody's like, wait, wait, and pah, he blows that guy away you're standing next to. Blood spray.
Okay. I
And
say, you guys offended the divine.
and it begins. The killing begins. Do you join in? He doesn't listen to anything you're saying now. He's not attacking you or running away, but he's going to kill all these people.
If he's gonna kill all of them.
He's going to kill everybody who heard you say Ostman Empire.
Okay, so I don't do anything to stop him, but I do run to like the nearest house
Okay.
and I save a child.
Well, he's not running into the house like where the family is sleeping and stuff.
I don't think they're sleeping anymore.
Right, right. They may be like seeing stuff happen, but he's not going to kill them. He's just going to kill these ranch hands who are nearby. And the house is pretty far away, right?
Okay. That's very good, yeah. No. Then I run inside. Oh, do I know that the Charlie's being kept around here?
You know he's around here, yes.
Should I discern realities to know where he is? Like look around and give a good sniff in the air?
Let's look
Or I
around.
just go for where the guys are coming from, like
Yeah,
shack or something.
definitely look around.
Okay, yeah. I totally look around and mainly sniff the air because he smells like an orc. Oh, 7.
All right, one question.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
Yeah. You see the barn where Chuck is. There is you see the barn. You see a guy like peek out, and he sees you running in that direction. He just like shh, and he runs back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there and kill that guy.
So you are going to kill that one.
Yeah.
All right, roll plus strength. You run into this barn, and this guy's trying to he's standing there like he's going to defend it first, and as you come running in, he looks fucking frightened, and he just tries to run, but you track him down, you grab him, and murder him to death.
Okay.
And there's Charlie. Yeah, he looks fucked up. He looks fucked up bad. He's been trampled. His arm doesn't look good. He's got a fucked up arm real bad. It's like big and it's bruised, like completely black, like from the middle of his forearm up to his shoulder. Like it looks bad. It looks real bad. But he's alive.
Fucking hell. I untie him. Oh, is the other guy running away?
Oh, you murdered the crap out of that guy.
Oh, good. I untie him and I say, let's get the fuck out of here, you stupid.
Yeah. So you go running out.
No. Hold on though.
Oh,
I'm
Still gotta
carrying
get
him.
one. We still gotta get one of them cows.
No. We get a horse, yeah? A horse. Whatever's closest, man.
I mean, the pen of cows is right there.
Oh, let's
See,
take
now
a bunch
look,
of cows.
The pen of cows, they right there. Let's just go get a cow.
Yeah, no, let's
Real
get 3
good.
cows. You, me, and Arcton can each bring a cow. I have the rope.
I mean, I don't... okay, sure, whatever. That means... okay, we'll see how many cows you get or whatever. I don't know why you need 3.
More, always more.
Yep.
Right. Oh, okay. What is your appetite, Gorrlin?
Fame and glory.
Okay.
3 glorious cows.
Oh, you need 2 appetites.
What?
Yep, you choose 2 appetites.
Oh shit.
Yep, what's your second appetite? Is it riches?
Hmm.
Big riches. It's the best appetite. Everything can be done in pursuit of riches.
Okay. No, mortal pleasures. Because I'm going for barbecues and this kind of stuff.
Okay, well, you're not getting mortal pleasures with these cows right now, but,
Well, I mean, like, hold on. What's he gonna do to the cow?
Yeah.
right, well, he could roll when he does that to the cow, but...
Come on. I
Okay.
look into its eyes and I fell in love.
How are you guys getting these cows? What's the process?
I have like 3 ropes that I can make very quickly.
So you're gonna tie the
And-
ropes up and just, like, lead them away?
Yep.
Can I help?
I mean, are you just doing this by force? Are you just dragging them? Or, like...
Perhaps somebody can talk them into doing it. And I look at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, that's Chuck rolling. So, Chuck, how do you talk these cows into coming with you? What do you say to them?
I'm gonna be like, hey yo, cows. So like, you remember the other night when that big ass gator was attacking and it got a little too crazy, and I like gesture at my arm. Now all I'm saying here is that I can guarantee you safety from any future gator attacks.
Okay.
You would be willing to come with us. And also like, I got a fuck ton of sugar cubes and the hay. And I know all about the swamp grass, so y'all gonna be well taken care of if you come with Chuck.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Parlay with those cows.
God damn. Can Gorrlin help me?
Yeah, can I help?
Actually, we're not parlaying. We're gonna defy danger charisma.
Oh, okay. Can Gorrlin help me?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Arcton can help as well. Since he's pulling the cows as well.
He's a fighter. He's a murderer and a protector. And right now he is murdering. He's not much help with parlaying with cows.
Okay. So it's gonna be a +1, the same as my wisdom.
Yep, that's okay.
Ooh.
All right, you got help, Chuck. +1 extra.
Oh, good. Hey, there it is.
Hey!
That's a 7.
You're correct.
We made it.
Here's a hard choice. You're riding away, Chuck, and Gorrlin's up front leading the cows. He doesn't see this. And the Arcton, Philmont is running up behind. His spear is covered in blood. There are bodies all around. He killed the men, he killed the horses, he killed them all. And he's riding up toward you.
No, the horses though, like they ain't gonna tell nobody.
No, well, you gotta spear the horses to get the guy off the horses.
Fair enough.
He comes riding up behind you, and as you're riding away, as you're riding away, you hear, no, you don't hear, you see somebody come running out of the house and runs at the edge of the porch. It's a kid. It's a young kid that lives in the big, like, ranch house. And, like, stares at you through, like, off the porch, watching you all ride away. And Philmont sees you looking over, and, he's got the big scar on his face, and he turns his head to see what you're looking at. And he just looks away and keeps riding. So the people in the house, somebody else comes running out of the house, an adult, and like grabs the kid and runs back inside. And he like double kicks and rides up ahead as fast as possible ahead of the cows, riding away. But other people did see you all. So,
Well, shit.
So you
What's
make
the
it back.
choice?
There's no choice. You make it back to camp, and we're gonna take another break there. Mother of God. 5 minutes.
Cool.